Good evening, it's me, Double T here and existing. Back with a how do I describe it? Back with King of the Castle, because today I am not gonna be joined by Chaos. Chaos had been hit with a random corporate meeting. Well, not corporate meeting, but a random corporate thing to attend to, and yeah, it could not make it unfortunately. Normally we play Minecraft on these days, but because Chaos won't be here, I will be joined by other friends today. Hopefully, at some point. At least that's the plan. Yeah, yeah, stretching the vocal cords so that I can hit them like lower and higher notes for characters. Well, Chaos will be back again, probably sometime next week. I'm not sure. Oh, oof. Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, Setsu Scarlet, you can join. Anybody can join anytime they like. Currently, we're just setting up and trying to get the game ready. We need 3 people anyways. Nappy, will you be joining? Also, I need to fix the chat box again because every time, like, if I switch off into a different size, I gotta shrink it again. I think this is way too large. Well, is 30 good? Is 30 a good size? Well, thank you, Tetsu, for joining. But also, I forgot to mention that you can also choose your pronouns if you would like. Yeah, you're here. Oh, Nampy and Tetsu are both on the same team. Oh yeah, because Nampy was part of the Chiefs of the North. We need people to join Barons or the Count. Hopefully, people get shoved into different sections. Can you swap? Is it possible to swap before the game starts? I don't think so. Uh, this isn't like a new game. We're also continuing with past ones. But let's see. Let's go back. Let's restart it, and then since you try doing exclamation mark join space whatever your pronoun first, and if you care about your pronouns, and then space again for barons. Hopefully it works. We'll see. Unless you've played with us in the past, but who knows? Okay, well you got shoved into purple. What I've learned is that you can't pick your team after like the dynasty starts. So like the dynasty has started already in the past. This is like I think our 3rd run, but at least it's a different color. And Nampy, when you join, you can join blue because you'll be joining blue automatically. And then whoa, I got messages. Did you want barons? I wish I could move you. I can try restarting it one more time and seeing if they'll let you be thrown into red if you'd like. Since we haven't started, that's up to you. Would you like me to restart it for you, Setsu? Or also, should I call you Setsu or should I call you Scarlet? Or should I call you both? What would you like to be called as? Okay, cool. Thank you for being open to joining factions. Also, Nappy, this is me being what's it? Insecure about my singing voice? Was it bad? Or how was the singing? Cause all right, thank you. Well, Taylor Swift and DJ. I don't know how I feel about that. And I hope you guys don't mind waiting, because I think some of my friends are still setting up, and it does take a second to get like one last person for some reason. It's always easy to get 2 people for the game to start, but it's always hard to get the third person. I spelled audience wrong in the message that I need to message. Oopsies. Okay. That's good. Right now it's just a waiting game. How to entertain the people while we wait. Also, oh, that's right. This is the Batman dynasty. After Nampy. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot. I should probably also say drops enabled, because we have drops for this. This is not my first playthrough. See, I was rushing putting the tags today because I wanted to, like, for once do a stream starting soon before I actually start streaming. So, like, turning up late, and I tried to, like, throw in my courage to actually, like, sing a little bit, which I need to start doing it more often because I don't sound good anymore, or I don't have as much control. Like, I can sing. I've become more comfortable singing in my lower ranges, so, but then because I've sung in my lower ranges, I've lost my higher ranges, or at least being able to switch between the two. It's so weird. I remember being able to just be a tenor. Yeah, I remember being able to just be a tenor for a while, and then I hated doing like low notes because I didn't know how to sing low. And then I was able to be in between it during college because of like music classes, and then the pandemic hit, depression, and honestly not talking as much, so there wasn't much practice to do so anymore, you know? Interestingly enough. Hello, Sai. Sai, I didn't mention this to you, but before I started my stream, uh, I had like a stream starting soon, and then I ended up saying I'm gonna sing for a bit before the stream starts. Oh, thank you. I also need to change the text color. Curse ye Streamlabs, why must you do this to me? Like, it's fine with white. Oh, like, how do I describe it? I can have it a certain color, but when it switches into the next one, like, if I put it into a different system, I have to actually change the chat setting again. There we go, now people can see what's happening. Nappy, are you saying Grandma Sai? No, Sai can't be that ancient. Or should, well, if Sai's grandma, does that mean some of the others are elder? I don't know, cause like once you reach past the age of 1,000, do you end up being elder, or what do you get called? Or I guess ancient one would be the answer, right? Ancient one's the answer. Hello, Watermelon. Unfortunately, Watermelon, you can't join a different group because you're part of the Chiefs already.
Oh no.
Oh, there's Watermelon. Sorry, Watermelon. You know, fun fact, whenever I stream, Discord will mute like when people join. So I'm just like, huh? Hello? Who? Hi.
That's fine. I'm sorry. I thought I was gonna end up in the Barrens because nobody was there, but I guess.
No, once the dynasty starts, whatever group you were shoved into is whatever you'll be throughout it for the rest of the like as long as we continue on. Unless I decide to start a new game, but I don't think I'm ready to watch my character die again, or be overthrown, or be converted, or sorry, be. Let's see. The first time my character was tricked into a cult situation where if I light myself on fire, I would be granted immortal powers. The second time I think was rebellion. The third time was, let's just say DJ as a monarch has not lived. I don't think any other character will continue to live. Now, the only issue right now, I think, is what am I gonna voice King Jacob? Because I realized I've been voicing each and every like person afterwards as like my own voice, and as much as like I'd like that. Oh yeah, last game I didn't turn into a werewolf. I turned into a wereboar because I didn't question what people were doing in their bedrooms. But that's the honest truth. That's what happened. Guess I had to be a little bit more nosy for the better of my life. I don't know how I feel about that, okay?
Oh wow. I guess, you know, when it's weird pig sounds and it's the Barons, you really, really should be nosy.
Yeah, yes. Like the average reaction to do is to say, "Hello, I heard some squealing around." Like whatever cold activity you're doing, like oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, right? You're gonna knock on the cold door. Be like, hey guys, you're making a lot of noise. I'm so sorry. Like, you're disturbing the other residents in the castle. Could you mind like not doing it here?" Right? That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I feel about doing that. Uh, well, this
It
is
sounds like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place.
yeah. I'm just stuck in a rock. I'm just 6 feet under. You know. You know what? I'm like Patrick Star. I live under a rock. Perma
I
rock.
see.
All right. Well, currently, I believe I'm waiting for a friend to join us, and I think once he joins, hopefully the game will be nice and throw him into like the Barons. He'll be part of like with us for VC today, because Chaos unfortunately is away due to life.
We'll miss her mama voice.
Oh yeah. Hmm. Well, I won't. Actually, the mother is no longer here as well because, like, after the first game, the mother just dips. If you think about it,
Right.
it gets taken by the
Right.
Chancellor. The Chancellor's like, I'm so done. Also, chat, if you have enough channel points, because things are a little different, if you want me to voice a specific character a certain way that is not your character or anybody else's character, you can always use the points to try to tell me to use a specific voice. Also, thank you, Setsu, for following. Because, you know, we love variety. I actually still don't know how I want to voice myself. I'm not gonna do it a super high voice because, you know, I gave that to the High Priest last time. I don't think the High Priest liked that. Alright, we're gonna find a plushie. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright, this will be our friend for today. Eh. That way, that way, that way. It's one of the Star Guardian, pets.
So cute.
Well, I could be Galvoturbum, or some kind of Simlish. I have a ton of plushies. I also have tons of pins. Okay. I don't know if I told anybody this, but I like getting pins. They're so aesthetically pleasing. And I want to buy like one of those like pin blocks so I can just have them as a wall. Because I don't ever feel comfortable about putting pins on like clothing or like puncturing holes with them, you know? And so maybe Nappy, maybe. So I want to go to an anime convention so bad for like the next year because there's a winter one coming up soon, and the only issue is that I need to get a job to actually save up the money to pay my bills for this month, and then also have enough money to buy some tickets and then buy tons of loot because I know that once I go there, I'm going to get some pins, maybe a plushie, maybe some kind of like post. Oh wait, I have these posters, and they're flat already, and I can put them on my wall because I finally started decorating my wall, sort of. And some of them are super cute, and one of them is just like thirst. And when I say thirst, it's Kakashi.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Hey, Tommy.
Hello.
You're finally here. What took? Well, I was asked what took you so long, but I already know the answer.
That's true.
Yes, yes.
Alright.
All right, for Tommy. So today we're playing King of the Castle. It's one of those games where you join stream, you do some certain like you do certain well, yeah, you go into chat, you click type exclamation mark join space whatever pronouns you would like he him, space and whatever group you want to join. But because we already started the dynasty, you'll just be shoved into a random group, and hopefully you get shoved into the Baron so we can start this game.
I see.
Oh, and Tommy, this is Watermelon. Watermelon, this is Tommy, one of my friends.
Hello.
Hello, watermelon.
Nice to virtually meet you.
Yes, it is quite a pleasure. So I'm just going to chat and then pressing exclamation mark and join. Is that correct?
Exclamation mark join. Do you care about your pronouns?
Not really.
Alright, then they'll probably give you they, them. Yep.
Understandable.
Alright.
Let's go. I have 1,000 coins.
Oh yeah, everybody gets 1,000 coins at the beginning of the game. So, you are part of the Barons. So every group has their own thing. I'm currently, well, DJ plays as basically the main monarch for the thing. Everybody has their own group, their own goals of the game. They all have their own things. As we go through, I'll probably explain more. And for any of those who have never played before, feel free to ask me any questions or chat can help answer as well. For now, let's begin a game. And Watermelon and Tommy, you guys are welcome to voice your own characters, but if you guys don't want to voice them at all with your regular voice or not regular voice, you can always ask me to try to do something.
All right.
Alrighty. So, this is the game King of the Castle, a game where... Why am I bribing? What?
We're broke.
Oh yeah, you're broke for the last
True.
time, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So, because it's a continuation, it's a game that you can continue after each, like, dynasty ends. Whatever happens, like, last round, if other nobles have spent too much money, they don't have any money. But since you just started, Tommy, and also for Scarlet, you guys have money.
Fun.
Yeah, each group has
I
their...
enjoy having money.
Each group has their own, like, money option, and they can use that for auctions. Those are specific events that happen later on. All the groups don't really do much unless I do like a council vote. That's when you guys can type into like chat when to vote. When it appears, I'll explain how to do that. And for any of those who want to join the game, they can also type exclamation mark join, and they want to know what team they are. I can always click the noble list. And yeah, so yeah, Scarlet and Tommy both have money. Watermelon and Nappy are broke.
Right.
And this is how like you can check like what your stats are for each group. This is kind of like the kingdom overall. As long as I have authority, I can basically make sure you guys don't rebel. That's for defiance. If the defiance equals it or gets higher, you guys can rebel if you guys all agree to overthrow me and try to win that way. You guys have your
Okay.
own like agenda as the game gets through. But that'll pop up later. This is the kingdom's treasury, stability, and then there's trade, farming, military, faith. All important stats that kind of affect other things later on.
Yeah.
But we are in spring of 981 with King Jacob. I don't know.
How are my stats so high right now?
Well, it's your whole group's stats. I think from the last run, like the Barons had been like building up their military like really high.
Oh yeah.
The Chiefs
I
just
see
said F faith. Forget faith. No one needs faith today. All right,
Understandable.
let's go dive in. That's impossible, Nampy. I can never do that. And if you guys want to jump in for voices, let me know. But for now, I'll voice them. Spy Master. Your Majesty, the history books do not look kindly upon usurpers, unless of course they prove themselves worthy of the throne they have stolen. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? I'm gonna say as a conqueror this time, because I think military will be fine. A warrior king. It's sure to be remembered fondly, if he wins more battles than he loses. I suggest over the next few years, you focus on improving the kingdom's overall military as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Alright, and then let's introduce the council and then go for coronation afterwards. Tommy, would you like to voice your character, or would you want me to voice them?
How does my character look like?
Well, that is your character right there. Baron
Nice.
Blacklight Pro.
I'll let you do it for now, but once
What-
I start picking up the vibe of it,
Okay.
I'll take it all.
What kind of voice do you want me to try?
Since we do have a militaristic kind of
Oh yeah.
kingdom, I do believe I want like a booming voice kind of thing, as
Alright.
aggressive as you can make it sound.
Oh, okay. Oh, frick. Okay.
Yeah.
I can do booming. I can't do aggressive. Oh no, Watermelon, don't try to cause chaos already. The game's barely started. Well, technically, barely started this season. We bloody pulled it off, didn't we? The Barons are finally in charge, and we can sort this kingdom out. Now, just remember our little arrangement. We put you on the damn throne, so you do as we tell you, got it? Glory to the march! Huzzah!
It really is super aggressive.
Now, introduce yourselves to the rest of the council, but don't forget what I told you today. Okay. Also, what kind of voice could Jacob be? Oh, scratch. Yeah, the Barons won last time. I think it went from Chiefs to Barons, and yeah, that's where we are now. Alright, introduce myself to the Council of the East. So, Scarlet, how do you want to be voiced? What is with everybody and want me to take off my glasses? My glasses! I can't see without my glasses!
It's funny.
I mean, it doesn't really affect me, because I can see just fine. Without them, at least at this run. Alright. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, Your Majesty. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. Watermelon, how do you want your character to be voiced? I forgot, or at least you want to voice them.
I can. Oh wow, I'm a young lad. I could. I mean, I went from being bald, chief, watermelon to young lad with a full head of blonde hair. Oh, nice.
It could be not be a lad. You never know. I forget, like that outfit. Makes them look a little bulkier, but it could be like a non. Who knows?
That is true.
Whatever you'd like.
Okay then. Good luck in the days ahead, Your Highness. You'll need it, dealing with us lot.
And with that, the introductions are done. What should Jacob sound like, though? Anyways, the council hall immediately fills with raised voices. Meanwhile... What do you think? Will he be a good little king and do as he's told? Too early to tell. We should have a backup plan just in case. Already thinking of backstabbing me. Alright, lovely. Coronation time. Your Majesty, you may have won the throne from the Kingmaker, but you must still answer to the council. As is tradition, they will decide what happens at your coronation. What? But it's my coronation. This is an absolute monarchy, Your Majesty. Everything has to be run past the council vote, even this. Shall we call the nobles in? Alright, so these are the options before we start the vote. Looks like we're too broke to do some stuff. So when the option starts, when I press start to vote, you guys basically will type in !vote space whatever letter option, A, B, C, or D. And that's how you do it. And I have choices where I can change things. Alright, throwing me into the river again. Well, not again. I'm a different monarch. I'm a different person. Start vote. In 3, 2, 1. Navi, why do you want the kingdom broke? If the kingdom is broke, we can't function. Voting has closed. Throw the king into the river. If I get broke, you get broke-er. I hope you know, I will tax ye into negative debt. I'm kidding. It is decided the king will be thrown in the river. And so it begins. And so it begins. The nobles pick you up and carry you out to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. Huzzah! When you climb back up the bank soaking wet, the Chancellor steps forward and places the crown upon your head. Is it your imagination, or are some of the normal stifling giggles? Mom, I'm getting bullied. I'm getting laughed at
I'm definitely laughing.
by the rich people. End season. Head of the Nappy clan, notorious northern elder, stands precariously on a longhouse crossbeam, droning as if in a trance. Chiefs of the North, we all know I should be on the throne. Not this imposter King Jacob. How do we make that happen? Oh, Chiefs, you gotta start your vote, I forgot. It starts instantaneously. What do you guys want to do for your side goal? And Tommy, to explain, so if it's within a specific color that isn't like a palish kind of teal gray, that is whatever your group is. So your personal stuff for you to vote by yourself or with your group is with red.
Understand it.
Do watermelons just not go through? Oh yeah,
We're in
but
agreement.
lower all faith. there is no faith in bossing, say. The chiefs plan to dig open Ortheld's legendary horn and use it to take over the kingdom. First, they must win the favor of the gods by diminishing the kingdom's belief in the ninth. To advance their scheme, the chiefs must lower the combined total of all regions' faith to 12 or less in 4 seasons. And Tommy, to say this is basically like your side goal. So the king, the ruler wants, and the monarch wants to live and try to be successful throughout the whole thing. Every group has their own like agenda, the secret agenda, and if they're able to pass all 3, at the end of the game, they basically win. But there's always the chance of if your defiance gets too high, you can also just rebel if you think that your goal isn't going to be met in time before another group comes or whatever. Anyways, Kaja of the Setsu Scarlet Dynasty, notorious Eastern elder, leans delicately on a podium, whispering carefully. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring these days of glory, but not while the false King Jacob wears the crown. Voting is open. You can have A, subterfuge, B, ascension, C, possession. First one's lower stability, second one's lower own faith, C, lower own defiance. Nappy, what do you mean? Oh, wow, that's quick. The lower own defiance. Okay. I don't want to be possessed. The counts plan to summon a demon to possess the king, putting him totally under their control. First, they must lull the king into a false sense of security. I don't think that's gonna turn out the way they think it turns out. Like, how do you summon a demon, get it to possess somebody, and then, like, rule the kingdom, you know? Because I feel like the demon would have their own agenda and then just burn everything. Arson. To advance their scheme, the counts must lower their defiance to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Alright. And this is time for the Barons. Isaac of the Blacklight Pro bloodline, legendary marcher, elder, stands before blazing earth, roaring with arms outstretched. What a coup! Jacob now sits the throne, and the Barons are in charge. But the other regions will already be scheming to depose him. Do we stay loyal to the new king, or cut our losses and put me on the throne instead? Alright, this is your own vote. For the Barons.
Let's go.
A, loyalist, aid the king. B, raise authority for sorcery. C, doppelganger, lowest defiance. Alright. I don't know. It's really hard to stay loyal to my monarchs. Period.
It's a poggers in chat for me. I am a royal knight. I will be the main defense.
We'll see. We'll see. Things can go awry, trust me, as the game goes. That settles it. Then, glory to the king, glory to the march. But we can always change our minds if Jacob ever gets out of line. We can take up arms and get rid of him the old-fashioned way. Murder. The Barons' goal is to aid the king by countering the other region's schemes as much as they can. They will win the game if the king produces an heir and completes his mission. However, if defiance gets too high, they can still change their minds and rise up in rebellion. Alright,
That's fun.
and this page is basically all your guys' ambitions and goals. Well, if you're a loyalist, you don't have to worry about causing a scheme in the shadows. We have the Chiefs of the North having their own goal of 3 things, and then also the Counts with their own 3 things. A lot of, okay, defiance and faith. Alright, continue the laws of the land. This is basically where I pick my laws. Well, my 3rd law. While I drink water. I pick Chaos Theory. Let's go for it. Alright, and then... Wow, there's a lot of stuff already happening in the east. Alright, the Honor Guard.
Wait,
One
hold
day-
on. What was Chaos Theory again?
I don't remember.
Hmm.
What? What happened?
Right.
Voting?
I don't know. Well, just
Or
not...
you just picked a random?
Huh? No. There's
Alright.
a lot of chaotic things happening in the east. Like, I don't know if you saw it, but there were like some really weird ones. But I didn't like. I know what it said, but I can't remember what it said.
That's okay. We'll
find out
just go with it.
eventually.
Yeah, we'll go with it.
One day, you're walking through the palace gardens when you're confronted by an unusual sight. I'm blind. What did I see? Some blobs? One of your palace watch is standing guard, but instead of a pike, he's holding a mop. I'm sorry, we've already encountered this scene, but every time he's holding a mop, I think of for this wop.
Oh, that's
Oh,
crazy.
God.
That's crazy. No way.
Alright, this is unacceptable. We're sorry, Your Majesty. Last week, a grubby little urchin kicked me in the shins and stole my proper pike. I grabbed the first replacement I could find. Get a new pike right now. I tried, but the quartermaster was too drunk. To the 7 Hells. I can only apologize, Your Majesty. The Palace Watch have been more incompetent than usual recently. It's obvious you need a proper honor guard to protect you. But first, how can we improve the watch? There's always a new event, isn't there, Scarlet? Alright, what can be done to improve the bubbling palace watch? Also, Tommy, just to reference, these things affect different stats within like the kingdom or within yourself sometimes, depending on who it is. So like authority's good, less defiance is always good, less military isn't always the worst thing or the best thing. It depends. So always keep this in mind. Because they will affect like certain stats. And to everybody else as well. Oh, I trust you guys. Go have fun voting. I say that as I'm going to be monarch. I mean, I'm going to be taken down. I'm going to be taken down. Also, chat, if I forget any character voices, please remind me because at a certain point, there's going to be a ton, aren't there? No. Alright, enforce harsher discipline. A punishing exercise regime works wonders on your watch's abs, though you're not so sure about their morale. If one thing's clear from this mess, it's that you need an honor guard. I almost said honor kitten. Honor guard who can actually keep you safe, not like these kittens. Thankfully, Your Majesty, these guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region, of course. You could always just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all. No need to even ask, Marshal. The king knows that our veterans are the only ones with experience of real warfare. Alright, tell me about the Northern Warriors. Bearded oafs with axes and no manners. They'll get drunk and cause trouble in palace. No discipline at all, and I can't guarantee they won't run off on some random quest. But they're honorable and in a fight unbeatable. I already know about everybody else, so, but it's fine, we'll go back again. And the Order of the Drowned Rose are highly respectable. They all understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought an actual battle. And they mostly write poems these days. Hmm. Well, I've made my decision. I await your verdict with bated breath, Your Majesty. I have to go with well, lowering the defiance at 0 wouldn't matter, but they already have the best one though, so Barons of the March it is. Sorry everybody else for making them grumpy. I will make arrangements at once. The veterans arrive a few weeks later. They march into the throne room in perfect formation before lining up behind your throne, hands on their sword hilts. Each soldier sports a bigger scar than the last. Oh, okay. Alright, horror in the east and invitation. See what I meant by Chaos 3? There's already horror in the east. Why is there horror? Without a word, Kansetsu Scarlet hands you a blood-red envelope. It is sealed with white wax in the shape of a skull. Inside is a beautifully written invitation to an event called the Crimson Vigil, due to take place on an autumn night later in the year. What is this all about? I'm afraid I'll be busy on this date. I suppose I shall attend this event, whatever it is. I'm gonna say, what is this all about? I can say no more. You must choose whether to accept our invitation or to decline it. Oh, so you're not gonna tell me? You just be like, you're invited to an event. What is this event? What am I gonna wear? How am I gonna approach? Do I approach late? Do I approach early? Like, I don't know. Scarlet, fine. I begrudgingly just do it. I suppose I shall attend the event, whatever it is. I will see you next at the vigil, Your Majesty. Horror in the East. Oh look, Scarlet's back. Scarlet traveled to 2 different locations, 2 different days. Your Highness, a monster has been stalking my farms at night, smashing down the doors of cottages and feasting on the peasants' insides. How many victims? Dozens, Your Highness, and only a few have survived the attacks. The survivors tell a garbled story about gleaming fangs amid a mountain of blood-soaked fur. Alright. How should the council deal with the monster in the east? Send the count's army to deal with the abomination? With what military? Oh, I mean, you guys have... no. Offer a substantial bounty on the monster. This is no concern of ours. Either option's horrible. Alright, you guys have fun with that. Also, for the record, when it comes to chance, we are horrible. And Catching Cobra, we have the factions of the Barons, Chiefs, and Counts. This is a continuation game, so you'll be randomly put into a group. So, you can't exactly pick, unfortunately. The things you can pick are to join and to also pick your gender if you would like. Alrighty, this is a... Oh, okay. Sorry, Country Cobra, what did you mean? Okay. We're broke. Our kingdom is broke, guys. Alright, we're gonna offer substantial bounty with whatever money we don't have. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna offer a substantial bounty to the monster. We're gonna help, you know? The bounty is placed. Hopefully some enterprising monster slayer will claim it soon. Alright, Catching Cobra, you're part of the Barons. You're with, Tommy.
Yes, sir.
And look, they get money. Too bad, the Chiefs are still broke from past games. Alright.
That is unfortunate.
Let's end this season. Ding ding. Alright, this is the auction for those of you who have never played this game before. When the action starts, you have 60 seconds to basically pick an option and fund it with however much money you have. In order to fund a thing that you would like to fund, you'll type in !fund space whatever letter A, B, C, D, E, F, and then space Y, which is how much you want to spend. And how much you want to spend is based on how much you have in your account. Basically, the maximum you can spend is 1,000, but you can also, it's whatever gets funded. To the two most items get funded first. If it's in red, it affects red. If it affects blue, if it's in blue, it affects barons, not barons. It affects the chiefs. If it's in purple, it affects the counts. Any questions? All good? Clear enough? Too fast? You can't. All right. All right. Starting auction in 3, 2, 1. Have fun funding things. I mean, literally, it's just Scarlet being able to fund stuff, and the Barons.
True.
Sometimes you want the negative stuff to affect your opponents. So, like, because catching Cobra, you're part of the Barons, you probably want to have, like, the negative
So we
stuff
don't-
affect things.
We
What's
don't
up?
want to do A or B, right?
You probably won't want to do A or B because that decreases your own stats. If
Your
you,
own stuff,
but
yeah.
unless there's a certain requirement for your side mission to do so. That's also true, Cobra.
Thank you, Scarlet. Value that one bit of currency.
The kindness.
What's going up?
All right, time's up. Buildings funded. The Grand Bazaar trade has gone up for one of them. The Aqueduct farming has gone up for one of the others as well. Let's end the season. Now let's see. All right, the ceremony of friendship and finding a spouse. What is the ceremony of friendship? There's friendship? Since when?
Ooh.
Yay!
Your Grace, too long have we let tension simmer between us. We are citizens of the same kingdom, are we not? We worship the same god. I just want to assure you that the counts are loyal, despite the rumors, and to prove it, let's hold a ceremony of friendship where we renew our feudal vows. What does that involve? It's basically a big party, followed by a renewal of our vows of loyalty. This is a counts-only affair. By the way, other regions are not invited. Oh, is that what the thing that they wanted to be? Okay. Though unfortunately, we still need council approval to open the treasury's purse strings. The treasury is broke, my friend. How should the count's ceremony of friendship be conducted? Declare a day of public celebration across the kingdom. The king shall attend a private counts only party. Ceremony of friendship sounds like a waste of time. We'll start the vote in 3, 2, 1. I honestly don't really care for any of these events. No, not the treasury. No. We're broke as it is. If the treasury goes broke, the kingdom goes exploding. You know, if we end it right now, I feel like this will be the fastest time that I've gone out with this game. Like, the fastest so far has been the boar incident, but... oh no. Okay. Alright. There goes the
Wait,
treasury.
I'm supposed to defend the king, right?
Well,
Oops.
you chose to be a loyalist, but you can change your mind, you know?
True.
Welcome.
Across the kingdom, workers down their tools for the day to celebrate the enduring friendship of the counts and the king. Meanwhile, you lead the counts on a public procession through the capital. As the sun sets, the counts kneel before you in the city square and repeat their feudal vows. You anoint each of their foreheads with a dab of sacred oil. They rise to their feet again and embrace you one by one. I'll find a spouse later. The Crimson Vigil. The Crimson Vigil takes place in a bleak castle atop of an eastern hill. Your journey takes weeks, and your baggage train keeps getting stuck in bogs. Guests at the Crimson Vigil to compete on who can dress in the most ghoulish and frightening costume. What do you dress as? How's my treasury? Uh-huh. That option's like, oh, that'd be a fun option. A dragon with gem-studded wings and a golden tail. A demon with horns, cloven hooves, and red skin. A ghost in tattered clothing draped with clanking chains. Just your normal clothing. Alright, we'll do the most expensive option. We're just gonna have 100 in the treasury.
Let's go.
The red dye makes your skin itch, and your hoof-like shoes are difficult to move around in, but you strike a startling figure. As you're assessing your appearance, Count Asetsu Scarlet leaps in, dressed as a living corpse. Welcome, welcome. I see you are dressed as one of the servants of the seventh god. How delightfully blasphemous. Please remember to stay in the upper levels. The dungeons are out of bounds. In the ballroom you find the counts gathered, all dressed up as frightful monsters, wolfmen, pumpkin heads, witches. Some person has a wereboar apparently eating people, but you know, that's another thing you will have to deal with. A waiter glides past holding a tray of canapes. A pianist plays a mournful tune. See, I take money from you guys, and see, I'm not bribing anybody, so you're fine. We tax the people. The Crimson Vigil begins at midnight. What role will you take? A mourner, or are you willing to portray a hound of the betrayer? Can you tell me more about these roles? Surely you are familiar with our customs. The other Baron is Tommy, or Blacklight Pro. Oh. Watermelon, thanks for the subscription. Or, thank you for somebody who gave.
Thanks to whoever gave me the subscription.
And thank you,
Wait,
Little
what's the
Streams, for
difference
following.
between subscription and follow?
Okay, so following, right, is you just basically like a follower, some person like who like just watches. A subscriber is somebody who basically spends money to be able to use certain things or do certain things in Twitch. For me, like currently the only thing we have are like extra emotes that are subscriber locked, and it helps
Hey,
me
what-
because I can buy new games.
Why don't we get to know who the gifter is?
I don't know. It just says anonymous, so
Oh.
I'm still
They-
grateful though to
they
the anonymous.
decided to
Yeah,
hide their identity.
yeah, that's totally
Oh.
fine. I'm grateful to the person who did it. But let me continue reading.
It's Mr. Beast.
No, Bunk. Surely you are familiar with our customs, Your Majesty. If you are unsure, you should stick to being a mourner. But Watermelon, because you have a sub, now you can use the emotes that are subscriber locked. I believe that's
Oh.
basically. We're trying to get more. I'm trying to get. Well, I'm still waiting for Kaos to create one of the animated ones, which I'm super excited for at some point. But yeah, and as the games progress, we'll probably figure out more and more what we'll create.
Oh, I
Mm,
didn't notice these. That's awesome.
yeah. But subscriptions only last for a month, so that's why people have to like resubscribe.
Is that a sushi?
No, it's one of the slimes that we have. So I have a bunch of variations of that. I asked Chaos to make slimes, but those are sleepy slimes, so they're all like they have little ZZs. So if you're about
That's
to go off,
cute, I like that.
we also have Shrimp Man from Okay, I'm sorry for everybody. We're taking a pause from the game, but I guess I'll explain some of the emotes. If you guys want me to explain some of the emotes that we have, please feel free to ask me. But we have Shrimp Man. There's 3 variations. I don't know which one that we like are there at the moment. But Shrimp Man is from a past thing
love
that
the
we
shrimp.
used to stream. If you ever want to see it, it is on YouTube. It is when I played the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, and Shrimp Man is a nickname for the behemoth / demon that we contracted, who looks like a shrimp basically. uh, we have the ones where it's like partially open. Then we have like ones where it's just strictly Shrimp Man, and then we have just like Shrimp Man fully suited. But yeah, that's one of the lovely ones that we have. I'm gonna
wow.
play. Actually, I'm gonna ask. Do you not have a more prestigious role? No. Ooh, I'll do that, I guess. The most prestigious role in the is the king in exile, but that is usually reserved only for counts who have been attending the vigils for many years. Okay. I will play. No, I'll do it. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll do it. As you wish, Your Majesty. A word of warning: as the king in exile, you must wear a flaming crown atop your head. You will have to remove your horns. Your ceremonial role is to run from the hounds of the betrayer, who will pursue you through the castle. The crown must not go out. Oh, I feel like I'm about to die. Y'all, I think I made a bad decision. Also, I gotta say, if anyone had said it, thank you, Liminal Stream, for following. The Countess gather after Countess Hetsu Scarlet delivers a short speech about remembering the old ways. A flaming crown is placed upon your head. Ouch. Hot. Spicy. Run! The hounds of the betrayer chase after you, howling and yipping. You remind yourself that these are just counts in silly costumes, but they're very absorbed in their role. Better get moving. Flee down to the lowest level of the castle, run up to the ramparts, hide in the storage room, refuse to take any further part in this nonsense.
Are they all 30?
Huh? What'd you say, Tommy?
Are they all 30?
Yeah, they're all 30. Why would I be? No, we are not hiding our queer identity. We're not hiding in a storage room. We are out of the closet for a reason. Not that option. Run up to the ramparts. They said not to go to the dungeons, so if we're not allowed to go there, I'm going to the dungeons. It's fine. 30% chance. I failed. As you plunge deeper and deeper into the castle, you hear ominous chanting close by. Oimoe, oimoe. That's the first thing that popped up into my mind for chanting. Too late. You remember Scarlet's warning that the dungeons are forbidden? Turn back to the upper levels. As you head back upstairs, you meet the hounds coming down the other way. They easily overpower you and drag you back to the circle of mourners. You're dragged into the circle, your crown still smoldering. One by one, the mourners drop to their knees in a posture of worship. Oh. Interesting. Is it over yet? Caught me fair and square. That's right, kneel. That's right, kneel. The ceremony concludes with a wooden sword being placed against your neck and a bottle of red wine tipped over your head. Apparently everything went to plan. The counts cheer and clap you on the back. Oh. Okay. Well, they have no defiance, so... Well, it went down to 0. Lovely. No angry people except for the chiefs. The chiefs are the people who are angry because they're broke. Right? Right. After that, the music is more cheerful. The counts dance and chat long into the night. At dawn, you board your carriage and begin the long journey back to the capital. Alrighty, time to find a spouse. Your Majesty, it's important to find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference, men, women, or do you not mind? No love. Fight. I want to fight. We're gonna be military. Who needs relationships when you can be a militaristic person destroying things? Are you sure, Your Majesty? The nobles will be most upset. Surely it behooves you to look at some options. Fine. I guess I can look at photos. I suppose it would do no harm. Annie. We'll do Annie again. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Ooh, Catching Cobra, how do you want to be voiced? Because you have the option of, like, picking how you want to sound, and I'll do my best to do it. Unless one of the older guys tried to... Oh, frick. Oh, no.
Oh,
I'm going to butcher it. Okay. It is but an easy enough decision. You'll marry into the barons, as we agreed before you took the throne, right? Alright. Oof, that sounded so bad to me. I'm sorry.
It sounded pretty good to me.
Yeah, it wasn't bad for a first try.
Yeah.
You know, I'm one of those persons who, like, I want it to be good.
Asshole.
Oh, you're a perfectionist.
No, I want it to be good. I didn't say I want it to be perfect. There's a difference. Hidden in a labyrinth beneath an eastern castle, a pair of counts meet to speak of their schemes
Holy
against the
shit.
king. King Jacob trusts us counts more and more. Yesterday, we met for afternoon tea, and he even said he'd invest in our beekeepers. Unfortunately, even if the king trusts us, the archbishop doesn't. For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must lower their faith to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Alright, the counts discover a rich new vein of copper ore, making 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 health. Oh wow, I didn't know that's actually a thing that happens. Um, uh, hmm. I want to be nice to like,
Yay, I got 200.
we'll
Payday,
bribe
everybody.
them. I'm sorry, I gotta cruel tax some people because, yeah, we're broke. We don't have money. I'm gonna try
Yo.
to. I'm gonna try. This is the choice I'm gonna make. Trying to be nice to make sure everybody else is happy, you know? Confirm the tax. Time to mint the coins. Bankruptcy looms, the Monster Slayer, eligible options. You know what, let's deal with the capital stuff problems later. Let's go to the Monster Slayer.
Your Majesty, you offered a bounty on the monster in the east. I could have collected it by now, but I wanted to speak to you first. Last week, I hunted the wet beast down. Found it feasting on the remnants of some unlucky peasant. Damn creature locked away before I could kill it, so I followed at a distance.
Oh, frick. Oh no. Yep, we are definitely broke.
The beast made its way back to the Grand Keep before my very eyes. I witnessed this bloodthirsty beast transform back into Countess Matilda. I know, it was a Matilda kind of person.
Do you know what manner of creature this might be?
It's some kind of skin shedder, no doubt. A nightmare beast that lives within Countess Matilda's skin and comes out at night. She will have no memory of her crimes, I am sure.
What should I do? Oh.
Removing the head would be a good start. I can do I can do the deed for a small fee.
No, this matter should be put to a vote. I'll send a team of inquisitors to investigate these claims. Yes. Ooh, okay. You know what? Let's put this to a vote, guys. We're too broke for the last option, and religion is complicated.
Very well, Your Majesty. Whatever you say.
Your council is shocked at the revelation that Countess Matilda is responsible for the horrors in the East. Infamy, libel, I'm innocent. How should the council respond to the accusations against Matilda? Send a team of inquisitors to investigate these claims, arrest Countess Matilda at once, order Countess Matilda to keep control of her condition. The voting starts in 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, what did everybody think? Oh. Okay. Just like, you know, learn. Even though you can't control it consciously, you gotta keep it under control somehow. I don't know how that's gonna work, but alright.
Me when I tell my depressed friend to be happy.
What? No! Aw. But also mood. Not like, no, I'm the depressed friend that's being told to be happy, and I'm like, I'm depressed.
I was saying.
Just be happy, forehead.
My liege, we cannot allow
Sure.
this dangerous beast to live. You place us all at risk. Quiet fool, Countess Matilda may be a monster, but she still has noble blood like you or I. A few days later, you hear word that the monster's attacks have ceased. Countess Matilda has taken to locking herself up at night. Refrain, refrain, must refrain from impulsive word. Imagine locking yourself up at night. Can't they break out as like a skinwalker though? What do skinwalkers even look like? Anyways, bankruptcy. The treasury is almost empty, Your Highness. Where the hell did it all go? I couldn't possibly say, Your Majesty. Perhaps you have been spending a little too freely? Apart from raising taxes, we have precious and few options. You could get a bank loan, or sell off the crown jewels, or perhaps crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried with piles of gold, or so I've heard. Not the royal mint. I remember how much it backfired last time. No, if I bribe you guys, we'd lose the money, Nappy.
Just setting up for next game.
Yeah, I was thinking time to crack open some tombs. They're dead. What are they gonna do with the gold? Time to crack open some tombs. That very treasure isn't doing anyone any good, is it? Time to desecrate some graves. Grave robbing, let's go rob some graves, yeah. Grave robbing, da ba da ba da ba. You order the royal mausoleums dug into and looted. The result is quite a bounty. Gold masks, heaps of coins, precious jewels. Not everyone is as practical as your treasurer, however. The church denounced you as a grave robber. Nobles and peasants alike are disgusted by your greed. Oh, I'm greedy. To wait until the kingdom goes into ruin. Are you guys gonna fund it? With what money, some of you? I look at all of you because you're all about equal now. Alright, eligible options. I have found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you will be securing a powerful alliance. Yes, and I know. What if I don't want to marry them? That's a decision that can wait until after you've seen them, isn't it? Because you've already agreed to this, you can't back up from now, and if you do, you're happy. Happy, no! No! The chancellor leads you to the Great Hall, where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Alright, let's see the eligible candidates. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Odwin, first-born daughter of the Northern Nappy clan. And she's been a melancholy sort ever since she was a child, but otherwise she's decent enough company. So, what you're saying is they're depressed. Good to know. Good to know. She's made herself quite wealthy with a series of shrewd investments. Had a bit of controversy a while back then when her clan hall burned down. Apparently her peasants were to blame. Not interested. Next. You know, technically, Watermelon, that person just looked like your character, but with hair. I'm not kidding. It looked like your character with more hair. Are you sure that isn't Watermelon just hidden as with a wig? This is Volstar.
Grew my hair out.
The eldest heir of the Eastern Sensitive Scarlet Dynasty. I'm not sure why the artist made them look so severe. Just a trick of the light, perhaps. A very pious individual. They're obsessed with their families. Like, oh, yeah, nope. No, we're good. No legacy people. Wait, I'm playing as my... Hey, well. The red flags. We woo. We woo. Chancellor. And finally, we have the March's offering Maximilian, scion of the prestigious Couching Cobra 2 bloodline. A typical baron. Really loud and brash and self-absorbed, but mostly well-meaning. Okay. No, the red flag for the first one is that it's just watermelon in disguise. The second one is just full red flag, legacy person. All right, cool. This one is just the name, Maximilian. Can we just call him Max? Why does it have to be Maximilian Pegasus? You know, that's how I think about it. I'm like, no, ooh, Kaiba boy, step situation, please. He had a meaningful encounter with a wizard a few years ago, and now he spends most of his time brewing strange potions. He also got into a fight with his local bishop a couple years back, gave him a bloody nose. Okay, a magic man, and also willing to fight. Sure, why not? What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anchor the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. Alright, I choose you. I've already decided. And finally, we have the Munches offering. Wait, sorry. I meant to just say I've made a decision. I have made my decision. Your child is not rich, Nappy. So how do we know they're rich? Excellent. I'll make the arrangements. Alright, Defiance is now cordial. Defiance is now aggrieved. Okay, we got the angry people. And then we got Defiance is now aloof. Let's end the season, guys. Deep in the back rooms of the royal palace, the Muncher barons are poring over secret letters and scribbled diagrams. On the wall is corkboard filled with pins and crisscrossed by colored string. What are they gonna do? They're angry. They're broke. They got the lowest trade, farming, military. They have no faith. They don't believe in their abilities. What are they gonna do? I'm thinking this is what Jacob's gonna be. Like if you don't show success, he doesn't care. The king has finally found a match, even though it isn't who we'd hoped. Now he just needs to get on with the wedding. Aye, and then get on with the baby making. The counts have been unusually quiet recently. They've been trying to get into the king's good books, but I can't work out why. Then we've got to keep our efforts. King Jacob isn't going anywhere on our watch. The barons must continue to aid the king by countering the other region schemes. They'll win the game if the king produces an heir and completes his ambition. Alright. By royal decree, what new laws? We're gonna do royal gamble because we need money in our treasury, and if I'm wrong, we lose money and we die. We adopt this. That one? We'll get rid of this one. Alright, end the year. Life is good. Alright, we're finally visiting the other regions. It's no longer just the east. We got a theft, we got an invasion, we got the royal wedding. Yeah, I feel like it's a struggle to make everybody happy in general, but you know, it's fine. Theft, invasion, a theft. We love thievery. Your Majesty, this is an outrage. Oops, that's a different accent. This is going weird. Your Majesty, this is an outrage. I demand justice. Last week, Chief Watermelon shook my hand, as I supposed a show of reconciliation, and stole my family's lucky ring in the process.
Hard to be good. Nonsense. Rummage through your drawers and I'm sure you'll find the ring.
Your Majesty, a feud has been stood between our families for centuries. Watermelon's ancestors hexed my family with the curse of Morgana, turned every second daughter's hair bright blue.
That their ancestor poisoned our well and killed half our household.
Enough! I know the Watermelon stole my princess's ring, but my priceless ring. It brings the much great luck and bounty. and my dear cousin is to wear it when they marry. How should the council handle the accusation? That Watermelon stole a marcher ring. Send the Chancellor to the north to investigate. Arrest Chief Watermelon immediately. Leave the squabbling deals to the nobles with the situation themselves. Let's do a gamble. And let's try to raise authority up. Let's arrest people. It's probably a horrible choice, but it's fine. If more people join, they can change the outcome of the story.
Let's go!
Oh gosh, I can't vote for some reason.
Did you type it
I'm
in?
not a
You're
thief.
okay.
I am not a thief.
Voting has closed. You know, wait, Watermelon, I think, didn't last game your character died? And this is technically the
No.
second? No? Who died last time?
Game, nothing happened to the character. I took the former king up to the north to be dealt with.
Oh, because I remember someone died. One of the nobles died. Anyways,
Yeah, somebody did.
we're resting. Oh, look at that defiance.
Innocent, I tell you.
Come on, out you go. Yeah, I've heard the story saying before. I heard it yesterday. I heard it again. They all say they're innocent, but they're going to the same place anyways. Nothing you can do about it.
As the watch drag them out, the council hall falls into stunned silence, but the barons share satisfied glances. Look at my authority, it goes up, but your defiance is still high enough. Invasion. Nappy, how do we voice your character today?
Your Majesty, we're being overrun. Not by sword and spear, mind you, but by lampreys. A particular virulent breed of Salus sea lampreys, to be precise.
Good enough?
They must have been introduced by a careless trader, but now they're feasting on local fish and there's no natural predators to stop them. The council must be something.
Oh, okay. What should be done about the invasive lampreys taking over the north? Introduce a new species to prey on the lampreys. Leave this be. It's just nature taking its course. Call a great culling to deal with this, or make up a story about them being a cursed delicacy. I would like to gamble, but it's fine. Whatever you guys want to do. Voting starts in 3, 2, 1. If there's always a chance you make it into food, you hunt them down for the food and they make into food. Da ba da doo, da ba dee dee. It's all up to Nip, okay. Voting tied at 3. Wait, at 3? Oh, that's right, I voted. I was like,
oh my
oh.
goodness. Oh my.
When you forget what you can do, I wanted to make up a story, make it food. Why don't we just eat them? You know, more stuff for people. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. You spread a myth about lampreys and their nutritional value, as well as the greedy Kurth anglers who covet them for their acquired yet refined taste. I feel like this is gaslighting. It's like, you guys just don't understand. You don't have taste buds for like the finer things in life. Impoverished fools. Like, I feel like it's just it's gaslighting. But also, technically, if you think about it, lobsters were deemed as gross and fed to prisoners back then, and now look at where it is now.
Source, trust me,
Really?
bro.
Yeah, Back then, it was fed to like prisoners because they thought that like lobsters were, uh, kind of like gross. I guess I forgot the exact
They were
detail.
considered the cockroaches of the sea.
Yeah.
I see.
Not only do the chiefs make a tidy profit from intrepid gastronomists, they also have a bountiful new food source, even if the lampreys are a little slimy and very full of teeth. See? Look at that! Look at that! You guys got money out of it! And you guys got lovely farming, and you guys are less angry. Look at that! You guys got money! I don't know how much you guys got, probably like 300. No, it was lobster. I recommend looking it up, just in case I'm wrong, but I've heard it from many sources that it was lobster. Fish, how terrible. Terribly 981. No one cares about fish anymore. The royal wedding, time to get married. The wedding to Maximilian is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Maximilian at your side. Do I voice the Archbishop as super annoying as last time? Or do I do a different one? This time I'm gonna leave this up to chat, or what do you guys, like, Tommy, Watermelon, what would you guys want me to do? What do you guys think?
Make him sound like Obama.
I don't think I can.
Why not?
Cause I can't remember how Obama sounds
My
like.
fellow Americans, do you take this man as your lawfully wedded husband?
All right, so you want to take care of? Okay, you've taken care of it. Okay,
No,
cool.
I don't want to take care of it.
You
What do
just-
mean?
Well, because you
I
already
was
just
giving
did
an
it.
Example.
Do you take this man as your lawfully wedded husband? That? Close enough?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's close enough.
I do. Then I pronounce you husband and king. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new husband, Maximilian, dances so vigorously that he spills wine all over himself. Oh. Oh no, I poured wine all over me. By the time you find yourself alone with Maximilian, it's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. Good God. I'm so drunk, and yet somehow not drunk enough. Time for some more wine. I think you had enough. How are you still so full of it? Servants, bring us wine. That's the spirit. You know, I think this is the first time I've ever like actually spoken to my date or like the person that I've married after like our marriage. Like usually it's we separate to different chambers. I've been held 5 feet apart. Like I don't know. Maybe this is good.
This is going well.
Maybe.
I think it's time for you to get boy preggers.
No. You know what?
I love the
Send
way.
them, send them to bed.
Shall we go to bed together? No time like the present. He swigs back the last dregs of his wine and leads you to the bed. No, sorry. That was too much wine. I don't even like wine. I don't know if anybody likes wine, but I remember trying wine and I'm just like, it's just bad grape juice. I'd rather have grape juice.
Wine is good with friends. Ow! Oh my god.
I heard out. Did you get attacked by a kitty?
Yes, I did. My cat is.
You have a
biting me.
kitty. It's
Yes.
so cute.
He's a little baby orange short hair.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness.
You know, Tommy, you can always share it in my Discord later if you want to like show Watermelon the kitty.
I would
Yeah,
very much
I'll-
appreciate that.
I'll text a picture of him right now.
Northern sagas tell of Oddhel's horn, once gifted to mortals by the honey-blooded prince himself, then lost in the snows of time, never to be found again. Until now. Watermelon.
Sorry. By all the gods, can you believe it? This has been the most bountiful spring in living memory. The grass is green, the sun is warm. Even our sheep have given birth in record numbers.
Wow, look at that. Something's actually increasing for you guys.
Amazing.
I know, like, right? I helped you guys by lying and like making something like you guys wouldn't want to eat into like a delicacy, right?
Oh, thank you.
Oh my god, yeah, yes, queen, of course. Just imagine Jacob just breaking out of like his voicing character, like just gruff and more commanding, and then once like, oh my gosh, girl, like let me tell you about the tea that happened with me and Maximilian. Like this thing happened. No. Anyways, back to Nappy being old. The work of the art held, my friend. We've spent many months beseeching him, and now he has rewarded us with the means to overthrow the king's regime.
Really? You mean to say he has appointed us to his throne?
Aye, but it's far to the north, in the Ice Giant's territory, and the frozen wastes. We'll need a hardy force of heroes to stand any chance of retrieving it. For the next stage of the chief's scheme, they must raise their military to 5 or more in 2 seasons. Alrighty, everybody has their own things. Oh jeez. I need to have a child soon, because everybody else is trying to create their own little problems. Okay, gotta lower your military, gotta bring up your guys' faith. I don't think it's possible. I have no heir. Wait, what? A clairvoyant visit? Requisitioning rare reagents? Word from the march? Alright, let's go for a word from the march. Your Majesty, I have something a bit embarrassing to report. Remember, when I accused Chief Watermelon's second parent of stealing my family's lucky ring and they were arrested, funny thing, my cousin was the culprit.
I told you. I told you.
No, I just hear
They
Watermelon's.
deserve
I hear
compensation.
Watermelon's ghost in the background. I told you. Well, you're not dead. You're just in jail.
Yep.
Never mind. But I just hear your conscience being projected. Like, I told you. I told you. This is like a scene from Mario or something. You are not the fuck. I needed a ring to propose to my dear Tagvar of the Watermelon clan. I knew our families would never allow such a match, so I had to be secret. And I knew the magic ring would bring good fortune to our union. It was the perfect gift. Watermelon, it's your voice for your child. Watermelon the second. Who looks exactly like you, apparently.
That's wild. It flows in the family.
Watermelon? Hello?
Oh no.
Oh no. Alright, this is gonna be me imitating Watermelon right now. What? By the Starflare. My parent rotted away in prison because of this travesty. Your family are honorless knaves. I don't think I'm letting Tagvir anywhere near near that cousin of yours. For once, we agree, Chief. Please, Counsel. Your Highness step in and end this ridiculous romance. Should the love-struck couple from feuding families be broken up? Oh. Oh. We'll do reverse voting. So, you vote for your least favorite option. Start voting. 3, 2, 1. Have fun.
Oh, this is reverse?
You vote for the least, the one you least want, I believe. I don't know. I think. Wait, sorry. The one with the least amount of votes is the one that gets voted through. I don't remember. I didn't read it.
Oh, there she goes.
Ow, I bit myself. Alright, what do we get?
Welcome back.
Voting has closed. The council shouldn't interfere with affairs of the heart. Oh, the one that's least voted for gets the one going through. Alright. Watermelon the second and Couching Cobra the second glare at each other as the council moves on. You can only hope that their feud resolves itself before it erupts further. Fight! Alright, a clairvoyant visit. Your Highness, Your Majesty, a bearer on the Blacklight Pro has been having prophetic dreams. It is true! I can part the veil betwixt now, and some ways off. Give me a prophecy then. I look into the future, and it speaks through me. No more, no less. For example, I dreamt of Chief Watermelon II being beheaded, and a plague of bees will bring down doom upon Chief Nappy's household. What? If gods be good, I
wild.
can't live without honey on my toast. Please, Your Majesty, have them foretell the future for the council. We could gain insight into great mysteries. You know what? Let's gamble. If it fails, it fails. And
Yay, Gamba.
I'm voting
I
for
love
A.
Gamba.
Starting vote in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, interesting. All right. All right.
I wonder why.
All right. The treasury loses money. Oh no. It's all up in Nappy. Oh no. Nappy, where did you go?
True.
All right.
Let's
Voting
go.
has closed. Not my treasury. Wonderful news, Your Majesty. I'm certain they will not disappoint. Sure enough, Baron Blacklight Pro has a scanty sense of what's best for the march. But the other nobles start to mutter that this seeing the unseen is no more than a disguise for giving out special treatment. Can the king really be trusted with this charlatan constantly whispering in his ear? It's free real estate. Requisitioning rare reagents. Ugh, Jacob, I've come to ask for a favor. I recently purchased a very rare reagent for one of my alchemical studies, the pickled finger of an ice giant. Unfortunately, it's been delayed. I was buying it from Chief Watermelon II. It'd be a great favor to me if you could chase it up on my behalf. It's all good, Watermelon. I'll look into it. Huzzah, let me know how you fare. You summon Chief Watermelon II to the council chambers the next day to talk in private. Watermelon, are you good to a voice, or should I continue doing my thing?
I think I can voice
Okay.
again. Hopefully
Okay.
the power doesn't go out again.
Go wee!
Cool, cool. This is Chief Watermelon II, so I have to pick a different voice.
You don't have to. You can
Okay.
still voice it exactly the same because they look exactly the same as you. But if you want to use some
Sounds
other
amazing.
voice randomly, you're welcome to. This is your character. Do what you want.
Greet you, Your Highness. What can I do for you? Hopefully I remember this voice. I don't know if I will.
I hear you have something for my husband.
Unfortunately, I can't give you the giant's finger just yet. Giant's remains are sacred in the north. I had to take this one's finger in secrecy. Your husband paid quite a lot for the privilege.
Interesting.
Miss, some of the other chiefs have suspicions about what I did. They're threatening to have me punished. If you still want this accursed finger, you have to promise to keep me safe.
Ooh, okay. What kind of punishment will you get? Just give me the finger, or you'll know the meaning of punishment. I'll guarantee the protection of the crown. I'm not getting involved. Maximilian would just have to do without it. We have a 3 in 4 chance of saying getting it correctly. Watch it be failure. We're doing it.
3, 4, let's go.
Oof. Okay. We did it. Watermelon's gotten so many voice lines for this.
Yes, it seems the children of the chiefs are always talkative.
I guess
The
so.
chiefs themselves are quiet.
But this is your line.
Oh gosh. Oh, that is my line. Oh, sorry. I thought it was the narrative. Fine. Better for me to just deny any involvement at this point.
I didn't want to tell you, like, it's your line. I just want to be like, hey, it's like, hey, you have so many lines. That's like my passive way to say, like, hey, it's your move.
You can be very direct because I don't notice.
Alright, we'll do. Maximilian receives the giant's finger before week's end. He's most pleased with it. You don't hear anything from Chief Watermelon II after your meeting, but you're certain nothing good has happened to them. Oh. Well, Watermelon, you lost, I believe, in a total of 750 coins.
Oh my.
Never mind.
Oh my.
Never mind, you lost money and then died.
Oh my goodness.
Oops. You know, I think Watermelon, this is like I think one time you died 3 times as well. Like, you had your 3rd child.
Yes, yes, I am at the grandchild stage again.
This is rather unfortunate.
A series of rather unfortunate royal events. And the season. Ding ding. Alright, we got the auction, everybody. We have an option for A, Cathedral, to raise up faith for the barons. B, for lowering authority for the barons. C, to raise military for the chiefs. D, to raise trade for the chiefs. E, to lower the faith of the counts. And F, to lower the military of the counts. We'll start the auction in 3, 2, 1. Also, anybody in the audience, you are welcome to join whenever you feel like it, if you feel like playing, or you can still view. And if you want to join, all you do is type an exclamation mark, join, space, whatever pronoun you'd like, if you care about pronouns. If not, you can just enter when you have that.
My bad.
What is getting funded? Okay, we're getting... Oh, the chiefs want to raise up the military, I see. I see, they want to fight. I have no hands.
They already have the 8 Defiance.
I mean, they do, but surprisingly, there's nothing... I think that you still have to lower the combined authority and stability in order to do so. I mean, girl, you can choose to do nothing, you know? I don't know if you wanted to vote for anything to bother anybody else. Alright, continue to rebellion report. Oh. Good to know. On the verge of rebellion. Cannot start a rebellion. Defiance is too low. Needs to be 7 or higher. Oh, look at that. Some rebellions can start. If the chiefs want to rebel. But, I mean, do they actually want to? Oh, a terrible secret. Oh, I didn't know how far you could zoom. Oh, that's so cool. You can actually, like, see the floors and stuff. Okay, let me go close. Alright. You know what? Let's think about the child for once. Your marriage with Maximilian has grown strong and steady like an old castle. Though it began as a political arrangement, it's blossomed into something like love. How come the actual DJ can't fall in love, but this guy can?
I mean, it took numerous tries, numerous lifetimes.
But yeah, but it had to be someone with a J name named Jacob to fall in love. Out of all people.
Time to add another name to your birth certificate.
Johnson.
It's high time you thought about an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. But something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard or the youngest of your many cousins. My husband and child and I will. I butchered that and almost said, my husband and child will have child. No, wrong. Let me read that properly. My husband and I will have a child together.
Let's go, boy fraggers.
The traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from the ruling so you can get down to business. Get down on it. Get down on it. Sorry, the other one would have been like, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. The long march north. Good evening, Your Majesty. Tell me, have you ever heard of Oddheld's Horn? Oh yeah, a Northern legend. We've done this one, right? The Horn of Oddheld is indeed a Northern legend, a horn gifted to mortals before the Ninth Triumph during the Cursed Age. Okay, it's the point. You must understand whether it is the creation of pagan spirit or not, the horn is real. My sources confirm it. It's said to have the power to destroy any fortification, a single toot. The chiefs are searching for it in the frozen waste, having received a sign hinting at its location. So you mean where the ice giants live? Precisely. We'll need to stop them before they retrieve it, if at all possible. They've been gathering troops for the expedition to the wastes. We must act quickly, or they could set off as soon as this winter. You hastily assemble the council to deal with the chief's military buildup. The chiefs predictably deny everything. I did not try to look for a horn. I did not.
Would you? This is the third voice, right?
I mean, you can. Do you want to do a third voice? You can do whatever.
Would you deny us our right to protect ourselves from the ice giants? Bah.
Yes. Denied. It doesn't matter. You guys have fun with this. Actually, probably ban all public mention of Oddheld's Horn to delay their scheme would be the good option for us, but... But Tommy, if they build their forces, what if they become too strong and they rebel? They're already angry as it is. Alright.
That's true. Forgot about that.
Voting has closed. Alright.
Good to see that some of you still have heads on your shoulders.
Oh yes, I still have heads, you know? I have this other one right here.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Huh? Who?
Huh? What?
You know, my character has a second head, like right on my shoulder right there. Can't you see?
No.
Your proposal shot down. Chief's plans will continue unhindered. A terrible secret. Victoria's secret. Okay, I got this. Your Majesty, that's how it news. The council deliberately raising the power of the church in the East. Okay. The church has been in trouble for a while. Your right, Your Majesty, the church has been losing more and more influence. What's even more alarming is that while this has been going on,
The counts are planning to all of your mind. I'm summon a demon to fill the voids in possession. By the time they finish it, you'll be nothing but a shell. They will take over in body and soul. My thoughts exactly, Your Majesty. We must bring this sacrilege to the Council's attention.
Set laws for voting. How can the king fight back against the count's horrifying plans? Spread the word about the dangers of demons, demons, demons. Have the king bathe in holy water twice a day. Delay scheme for one season. The counts are hardly a threat. Lead them to the business. What choices do we get? Start the vote in 3, 2, 1. Will you make the choice that's the right choice for us? I don't know, cause I have to keep it this. Reading things is not easy to do when you're multitasking about words to do. Da-ba-dee-ba-ba-ba-doo.
My cat is sniffing my foot.
I see, that's an interesting subject. I'm sorry that I have to be this way. I am forced to be a certain thing for a good 3 more minutes of this. Ah, ah, continue. Voting seems to have closed. Alright, seems the choice you guys have made. Have the king bathe in holy water twice a day. Keeping it clean, keeping it holy. Wait, if I'm demonic, wouldn't that burn instead? Da ba da da. Morning and evening, you take time out of your busy schedule to bathe. You won't be stinky, no stinky dinky. Unfortunately, the holy water's extra holy if it's cold, and you maintain a near permanent shiver. Because apparently cold water is holy, not warm water. Because warm water, I guess, represents the heat of hell. Do ba dee dee, dee ba da doo. I guess I can drink water at the same time as I do. Still, you detect no signs of possession. The Count's efforts have been hampered. The stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. And now we choose to end the season. We're gonna be in winter, I believe. Unbeknownst to the rest of the kingdom, a great battle has taken place in the frozen waste. Chief Watermelon staggers home to their clan hall where Henny is waiting. Good night, sire. Rest really well. Don't mind me, everything sounds a spell.
It is done. The ice giants have been defeated at great cost. The horn of Oddheld.
As they brandish the horn, the room goes silent, a crooked old ram's horn, by the looks of it, but as big as a person's head, and inlaid with gold and ancient runes of power. By each and every god. This horn has the power to collapse buildings, cause earthquakes, even destroy mountains. We must assemble the other chiefs at once to decide on how it will be used. I will not let you guys lower my authority. No, sir. Voting has closed. Also, Tommy, you can't vote for that. It was for the cheese only.
Oh.
Watermelon.
Don't laugh at me. I'm new at this.
Oh no. it's
Hi, I'm
okay.
new at this. I'm DJ.
Okay. Hi. Ichigo.
I have a friend who would do that
For my
all the
liking.
time to me. Sorry.
Oh no, you're good. But I'll get the job done. It'll get the job done. Both will get the job done.
We best make sure that the security is lax enough for us to sneak in. I'm sure we can convince the king to relax a few restrictions here and there. For the good of the realm, of course.
For the final stage of their scheme, the chiefs must lower authority to 4 or less. Well, they're choosing to rebel anyway at some point. It's fine. Common tax should be fine. The counts are doing fine. Let's here, counts. You guys can have some money. Everybody be chaotic. Anger them more.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Alright, I'm ready to end the season. Alright, we got begging for scraps, blood money, the monsters unleashed. Oh. The monsters unleashed. Who? It's a day like any other. You're sitting in the council hall listening to your nobles argue about something or other. Today's session is getting particularly heated.
Gods be good. My good countess, you must understand my position. We simply cannot lower tariffs.
Your profiteering will leave me penniless. Penniless. Oh dear. Get away from me. I feel faint. Oh no. Are you alright?
Oh,
Good
dear.
grief, she's having a heart attack. Someone fetch the physician. Alright, someone fetch the physician to get eaten.
I have a mind to.
Oh. Before the astonished eyes of the Count, Matilda's flesh ripples and bulges. Jet black hair spreads across her body. Huge gleaming claws sprout from her fingers. With incredible speed, Matilda pounces on Chief Nappy and clamps her jaws on the screaming chief's throat. Blood sprays across the faces of the rest of the council. Shock gives way to panic. When the monster turns its glowing eyes their way, the council hall is filled with shrieks and blubbering. Nappy, I believe you have died.
Rest in peace.
Honor guard, protect me. When I see honor guard, I think of like Huntek. Honor guard. Your marcher veterans charge, swinging their swords and cursing. The monster tears them apart one by one, spiraling walls with blood, but suffers dozens of wounds. Once your honor guard are dead, the monster leaps on you, sinking its scarlet fangs deep into your shoulder. Guards, you got your honor guard killed on the line of duty. But then with a final shudder, it dies as the last of its blood gushes from its wounds. You stand in the gore-soaked council hall, catching your breath and clutching your injured shoulder. The cowardly nobles have fled, taking advantage of the monster's distraction. Only the spy master and marshal remain.
You don't see that every day. Are you alright, Your Majesty?
I need medical assistance. Great. Just what I needed today. Great. Just what I needed today. The marshal messages the royal physician, who hurriedly begins bandaging your shoulder. Rumor of the attacks quickly spreads among the peasants, who probably panic, declaring that half the nobles are secret monsters. The wound is slow to heal. Thankfully, it doesn't appear infected. Your physician expects a full recovery. Wait, I know there's skin crawler, but is this like werewolf, like lycanthropy? So if you get bit at a certain time, I'm gonna turn into one. I hope it isn't the case. I've already turned into a werebore. Begging for scraps. When Chief Watermelon III enters the council chambers, their clothes are stained and rumpled, and their faces haggard.
Bad news from the north, Your Majesty. My cupboards are bare.
I won't allow such suffering in my kingdom. I mean, I could shame you, but no more gaslighting for now.
Unfortunately, the snows have left my lands barren.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
Thus, I beg for whatever spare coin the council can give.
Alright, can the council help the destitute Chief Watermelon III? Count Scarlet is wealthy, they should help. The crown should provide funds from the treasury, or you must deal with it yourself. You know what? Let's do a royal gamble. Let's go for B. We'll help them out. Oh, thanks Plasma Kitten for joining. Let me see what group you joined. Plasma Kitten, you're part of the counts. We finally have equal amount of counts. Do 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 do. Well, I think this time it's because we just didn't have somebody for the counts. Alrighty. Oh. Wow. The bears didn't even want to vote with me. I see how it is. We could have just like paid them. Okay, fine. Oh, jeez. Oh.
Count Scarlet said they would send aid, so we went with Count Scarlet.
Well, the problem is it's a chance-based thing. So, I mean, you know what? It's their own chance. You know what? Oh, good. By Senya's ashes, really? Can Chief Watermelon not scrabble up some cash themselves? Alright, Defiance of the East has gone up. Count Scarlet's money has decreased, but the trades challenge succeeded. The treasury is now 1,700. Not that bad. And Watermelon, you have money. You have some money. But with so much wealth at their disposal, they have no choice but to honor the council's decision. They reluctantly hand over the gold, but word gets around about your lack of generosity, probably spread by state to Scarlet and their allies. Blood money. The Barons are loyalists, yes. And Watermelon, I don't know how you're gonna voice this, but have fun with that. What are you talking about? Oh.
What's wrong? Absolutely nothing is wrong in the north.
Really? Because you look like you're looking at me like you swallowed a wasp. Things must have changed. That calls for a celebratory glass of wine, I think. I don't trust the wine. Really? Because you're looking at me like you swallowed a wasp. Okay, Watermelon.
Definitely not an old witch who lives at the border of my lands, and I definitely haven't been having my problems. Most importantly, she didn't offer me a fortune in exchange for just a drop of my blood, an offer which I absolutely didn't accept.
You know, that looks like a lot more blood than just a drop, but you know, that's just my opinion. I'm confused. You keep looking at me like I trod on your foot. Great stuff. Where's my wine? No, I don't try. You know what? Great stuff. Where's my wine?
Since I didn't accept the witch's bargain, I haven't found myself obeying her every command. I definitely still rule over my estate, not her.
Watermelon, I feel like you're gonna die a fourth time.
You know, breaking records here. Furthermore, she didn't forbid me from telling you any of this, and I'm not using negative statements to bypass her magic.
Hang on, I'm starting to think that you mean the opposite of what you say. Let's fetch the corpus provision and see if we can list your curse. We'll go for the second one, just because. Let's be aloof.
watermelon.
Your greatness, that's not the case.
Oh, I almost clicked the wrong option of it isn't. Damn. Guess I was. I almost clicked it. Like I was gonna pick the second one, but then my mind was like autopilot.
Let's fetch the court physician to see if we can lift your curse. After a week confined to a cold iron box. Interesting. With nothing to eat but salt, the magic stops affecting Chief Watermelon so strongly. They're even able to talk about their ordeal directly.
The bloody witch. She'd sell medicine to the peasants and help them find lost sheep. I never suspected she was capable of something like this. We need to call a vote. Send a regiment to take back my stolen lands.
Interesting. You guys will have fun with this. Option A is to take back Chief Watermelon III's land and burn the witch at the stake. Burn the witch! Arson! Sorry. B, take back Watermelon III's land, but let the witch go free. Or let Watermelon III suffer the consequences of their bargain. Is it bad that I want C? Because they bargained for blood money. Hey, you know what? You guys have fun with this. Start vote. Okay. Alright, voting has closed. Take back Chief Watermelon III's land. Alright, we have less than a 3/4 chance. You guys believe you can do it?
Fingers crossed.
Yep, we did. When the northern troops arrive on Chief Watermelon III's estate, the land itself fights back. Oh. Okay, we're fighting the earth. The soil opens up beneath them, trees wipe out their horses, but they fight their way through with minimal losses. The witch tries to escape, but she's caught by sentries posted around the perimeter. That evening, the witch is burned in the town square as the peasants watch in silence. Chief Watermelon III is pathetically grateful for the return of their ancestral home. But the fields are never again as bountiful as they were under the witch's reign. Ooh, farm went down, but hey, you guys got some faith. You guys finally have one faith. I guess we got the Baba Yaga. Okay, anything else? Nope, we're good. End the season. Ding ding. Yeah, honestly, Watermelon, we've been having good RNG. I feel like all the past runs we've had, I've succeeded either once or twice, but everything else failed. Even at really high chances. A Kant rides to a remote, unremarkable spot of moorland. Soon another joins them. Many peasants are moving east as they lose faith in the church. Priests daren't show their faces in public. Most pleasing, this is the perfect time to make our next move. We must invite a demon to possess the king. The ancient books describe 2 demons, each attracted to different aspects of a human mind. Voting is open to the counts. How do you guys want to try to possess the king, I guess? A or B? Raise authority or raise treasury? Interesting plasma kitten. Alright. Murmuriak? Duke agreed with the face of all coins. Voting has closed. According to the grimoires I've read, the Duke of Greed is attracted to individuals who hoard wealth. We must ensure the king is filthy rich. For the final stage of their scheme, the counts must raise the treasury to at least 3,200. I don't know, with how much we spend, that doesn't seem pliable. Last chance. The barons are gathered in the empty council hall late at night. A new report from one of their spies has just come in. Great God. The chiefs retrieved some ancient horn that they say is from the gods. They want to use it to take down King Jacob and put Henny in his place. What do we care about some old horn? Everyone knows that those pagan gods are about as real as mermaids. Real or not, that horn has power. The spy master tells me it can collapse mountains with a single toot. The chiefs will make their move soon, and the king still has yet to produce an heir. Perhaps it's worth changing tact. If it's too late for King Jacob, we might want to get out of here while we can. Our only other option right now is to retake the throne by force, and we think that Jacob's too weak to hold it. But it's all or nothing play. If we rebel now, all our goodwill will be gone, not to mention a few of our heads if we lose. We'll be back to square one. Alright, voting is open for the Barons. What do you guys make? A, B, or A, B, C, D?
I'm guessing since we're loyalists, we should probably...
Well, the only way for chiefs to win is if authority goes down, so honestly, you guys would probably want to raise authority.
Yeah,
Which is B.
that is true.
But it's up to you guys, whatever you guys feel like.
Alright. No, I'll trust your judgment here.
Well, no one voted for anything.
I voted.
Oh, okay, it went through even those 0 seconds remaining. Oh yeah, the chief's defiance is pretty high. But all they have to do is raise authority, or lower authority, and they win. Huzzah! This should help Jacob keep a good grip on the peasantry. But we can't do it all for him. The barons must continue to aid the king by countering the other region schemes. They will win the game if the king produces an heir and completes his ambition. Oh, thank you Jojo Brando for following. Where did Jojo end up? Jojo is part of the barons.
Yeah, let's go.
The more barons we get. Okay.
We got a JoJo on our team.
You know what? Let's have this one. And then get rid of Monarch's vote. And then you guys get money, you guys vote for me. I'm just saying. Alright, everybody has their own schemes. We end the year. Sanctuary, fevered dreams, and a sacrifice priest. A sacrifice priest! What did I voice the Archbishop as? I forgot. The Archbishop is somebody I forget all the time.
He's Obama, let's go!
No! I still can't do it! Your Majesty, I bring grave news. A missionary went up north to bring the true faith to those pagans. But last week, we found dead. He was found dead on the outskirts of a remote village. May he rest in peace. Caught a nasty cold? Murdered? Or got lost in the snow? It probably caught a sniffle. Just sneezed too hard and their brain fell out. Right?
Oh dear. Yeah, probably it.
Yeah. Because we don't believe in medicine in this world yet. Kidding.
I don't believe in medicine.
And the
in this
North
world.
is not religious at all.
That's true. North isn't religious. The counts aren't religious. What are the barons even religious?
Yes,
So-
they are, they're
somewhat.
five.
Somewhat. Bambi has me stretching in jeans. I don't know how I feel about it. Oh, no, Your Majesty. Sacrificed in a devilish ritual is one of their awful pagan gods. He was found draped across a stone altar with antlers embedded in his head. We must send an inquisitor to the village and root out the killers. I'm trying to click this. How should the council respond to the pagan sacrifice of a ninth god missionary in the north? A. Let matter lie. B. Send a lone inquisitor to investigate the missionary's death. C. Send an entire team of inquisitors and a squad of soldiers. Or D. Order the chiefs to bring the murders to justice. Oh, no, not even even more posture. Okay. Hi, Lone O'Nunio. Thanks for following. I'm kind of just having a moment of stretching in jeans. You know what's funny? I've always hated jeans. Or, like, I'm more palpable to, like, wear them now because of work. But right now... Oh, well, I'm not working anymore. But This is evil. Why are you having me stretching jeans? Lona, Lona, you're, you're in.
What is going on right now?
Stretching these old broken bones. Okay, you're part of the counts.
Old is real.
But you know,
Broken? Not so sure.
I used to be young like y'all young folk. Now I'm just bones.
You've joined the counts, Linnea.
All right, what do I choose? Oh, I can't even see either. I forgot that y'all took my glasses. What does this word say? That looks like a W. Sorry. Okay, back to regular DJ.
What's going on right now?
I'm aging. What is this thing you call Twitch? Oh, my bones! Okay. Oh, and there goes the plushie. We all know I can be goofy at times. All right.
A little, he says.
Yeah, just a little.
Only a tad bit.
Yeah, here, we'll do reverse voting for fun. Start the vote in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, gosh. For our least favorite.
So the one with the least amount of votes gets picked, basically. So it's gonna be a little complicated. You have fun with that. How did I balance you earlier? Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. So, alright. We're going with C. Voting has closed. Because somebody has put me through torture of stretching in jeans. So I counter torture. I counter.
Oh dear.
And now I have to hold good posture. Imagine me with good posture. With what bones? Now, what was the High Inquisitor? Oh, yes. Thank you.
Does Majesty, you want to put in your trust in me?
Right, Your Majesty, we won't tolerate the presence of cram-man soldiers on northern soil.
Lona, basically, Nampy put me into stretch mode, and I'm in jeans, and these jeans are too tight to stretch in. At least nicely. A band of soldiers and inquisitors descend on the village of Talander like locusts. Within weeks, dozens of supposed pagans have been burned in the village square. The old gods do nothing to save them. And their compatriots do. A squad of northern warriors desert their post and march to the village to fight the inquisitors. Hundreds on both sides are killed in the ensuing battle. But their compatriots do... Wait, yes, okay. Well, this isn't going well. 20% faith, let's go. What? Hey, we did it. We got some faith people. With that 20% chance. The rogue northern warriors are soundly defeated. After that display of victory, the church's power grows and more northerners convert to the worship of the ninth god. Faith is now skeptical. You guys have faith. Military is now 4, mediocre, and authority is up. Alrighty. And then Sanctuary. Sanctuary it is. Jojo, how do you want your character to be voiced? Or how do you want me to attempt to voice them? Because I give whoever's character the option of what they want to sound like, potentially. And...
Ooh.
what does Sean Connery sound like?
The name's Bond, James Bond. Wasn't he the first Bond on TV?
You know, this is gonna sound very sad, but I haven't seen any Bond movie.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I haven't.
Ah.
Fame's nons having a strong.
Well, do one of you guys want to attempt it? Because I don't know.
No. Sorry to say, brother.
All right, we're just gonna attempt it based on what I'm gonna guess.
Ah, Scottish. Scottish low voice. Do your best.
No! Oh no! Ah,
Believe.
okay. Huh?
I believe in you.
Yes.
I don't. Because when I think of Scottish,
Yeah.
I think of the one that doesn't make sense. You know?
What does that mean? I don't know what you mean.
Also, the maximum amount of people you can have for like a King of the Castle game is 24 in total, as besides the person being like the monarch. So like basically 8 people per faction. Or at least that's what it said to me when I looked it up.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, very, very chaotic.
You know what? Because this is gonna hurt my pride, I need to like look up the character. And there goes the plushie. Let me look at this up. Will you guys don't mind if I look it up and just try to figure it out?
Oh no, you got it. I believe in you.
Yeah.
No, I need to. I had to look up Sue Sylvester last time. I never got to voice them. Sean Connery. Oh.
What does Sean Connery sound like?
I need to look at the James Bond stuff. I like how like, there was something about slapping woman. I think that popped up when I typed in his
Huh?
name. I
Oh
don't.
What?
my.
Yo, what?
Let me wait. Let me just like. Let me just see what happened when I was trying to like look. Oh. Oh. Yeah, like literally the first thing after you type in Sean Connery is on YouTube, Sean Connery slapping a woman James Bond.
Damn.
I don't know how I feel about that. I genuinely
That's kind of fun. That's kind of funny.
I don't know.
maybe it's from the movie?
That's so
Maybe,
funny.
maybe,
What the
maybe
heck?
it's one of the female villains, you know, because Bond
maybe.
loves his ladies.
True.
All right. Okay. What do you sound like? Can I even attempt this? Oh, it's in my earbuds. Frick, that's in my earbuds. How to disconnect this?
Do your best.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
I believe.
Okay, lady, stop talking. I need to hear the mail.
Actual funny business.
My guy, say some words. It's gonna sound like some of the other characters I've done, but okay. My liege, there's a problem at the cathedral that was recently built in the March. Close enough. In my head. I hope. A dangerous outlaw by the name of Baby Breath, McAllister, was fleeing from the sheriff and a peasant militia. After a decade-long crime spree, we were finally on the verge of catching him. But just before he's caught, he dives into the cathedral and proclaims sanctuary. According to the law, we can't arrest him on holy ground. The audacity of Baby Breath McAllister to invoke holiness. So... Sanctuary, that's a thing? Nah, it is. I keep forgetting the Archbishop's voice, and then I remember you guys told me, Obama.
Oh, blah,
Oh,
I
wow.
can't! The law of sanctuary is almost as old as the kingdom itself. As long as he remains on holy ground, this McAllister is child of the night under the protection of his mercy. I will not allow you to violate that, no matter the nature of this man's crime. Bloody hell. Right now, Baby Breath McAllister is living the high life. Priests are feeding him roast dinners and fluffing his pillows. Should criminals be allowed to take sanctuary in holy buildings? I guess I would just throw in this, right? Yeah, if you guys vote for me, I give you money. Yeah. Start vote. Alright. Alright, back to being happy and secure on for now.
So you're telling me if I vote C, I get money?
Yeah, if you vote for me and it goes through, you guys get money.
Hmm. I'll let my mates vote, and then I'll vote with them. I believe in their choice.
Alright, voting tied at 2. Well, here, you guys have money. Alright. 50-50. Oop. Well, at least we won't have to worry about Baby Breath McAllister anymore. Centuries of tradition thrown out of the window, all for someone named Baby Breath McAllister. I suppose it could be worse. However, the priests of the cathedral prove unwilling to allow a sanctuary to be violated even once. They smuggle Baby Breath McAllister out in the dead of night and set him free. He takes up his life of crime once more. With renewed vigor, the kingdom quakes in the grip of Baby Breath McAllister's reign of terror. Meanwhile, some nobles whisper that perhaps your reign is growing tiresome. Oh, lovely. Fun. Party. Things are going down. Alright, and the fever dreams. Over the course of the spring, you find yourself plagued by horrific dreams. You're running through open woods full of screams as your colossal jaws bite beast and human alike. You're always hunting, always hungry. The councils notice your lack of sleep as you become tired and irritable during court sessions. Something must be done. Oh, not again. Go hunting to satiate my urges. Why not? Let's try this round. You set out on your steed and spend a weekend preying on game in the Blackweld Forest. Well, Blackweld, a dark and ancient forest not far from the capital. Yet strange urges creep in, like you want to jump on your prey and rip them apart with your own teeth. The dreams only grow more vivid. Alright, we're ending the season. Alright. Wow. You guys have all your own goals that are almost getting satisfied. Rebellion stuff. Oh yeah, my honor guard is dead. a new honor guard.
Oh, wow.
Huh. Interesting, Alona. Actually, Alona, what should I call you, by the way? Like, what name should I call you? Because I'm getting, wow. Words. Sorry. I'm struggling to say your name. And I just want to know what I should call your name by. Lona's fine? Cool. The deaths of your honor guard in the line of duty was a tragedy, your majesty. But we don't have time to mourn. We must replace them at once. The king needs protection. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite gods, the chiefs with their most famous warrior heroes, the counts with knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose, and the barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. Of course, since your previous honor guard were marcher veterans who will never live to collect their pensions, the barons refuse to send any more of their hard-bitten soldiers to die in your service. I guess I can make you guys less angry. Oh, Eastern Knights. They're already angry enough as it is, it's fine. The Order of the Drowned Rose are highly respectable. They'll understand the palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought in actual battle. They mostly write poems these days. I made my decision. I await your verdict with bated breath, your majesty. Eastern Knights, because, you know, people are kinda, yeah. Defiance can't go any higher. The Defiance is now cordial. The Knights arrive a few weeks later. They're all extremely pale and extremely polite. The commander introduces herself with a florid bow, before reading out a poem she's written for the occasion. Let's see my child before I deal with a troubling find. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council, holding a small child in your arms. Should I die, I ask that my crown be passed down to. The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My child. My child. The assembled nobles break out into polite applause. By designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom. We've had a child born before, or we've had an heir before. We've never made it toward the end, I think. Oh. Thanks, guys, for joining. Gillen and Zenfreduz, I'm guessing? Oh. Lona, how do you want me voiced? Also, Gillen, you're part of the Chiefs, and I believe, I'm just gonna say Zenfreduz, but if I'm wrong, or whatever nickname you want me to call you, let me know. You're part of the Barons.
Augurs new blood for the.
Alright.
Your Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your child. What is their name?
Jacob the Second, because creativity is needed. Zan? Okay.
How exquisite, Your Highness. I'm sure little Jacob the Second will grow up to be a chip off the old block.
Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. Well, it wasn't me who came up with the name. It was... Let's see. It was after my first guy died, to the second guy, and the Baron shoved their person in. Anyways, what's this troubling find that we're finding? I feel like Scarlet... More people join, like, later in the day, or, like, once the stream continues on for a while. So at least what I've seen. It's a quiet day at the castle. Council's not in session, and Maximilian has gone to the market for ingredients to use in his latest experiment. Maybe, maybe not, who knows? You're idly rearranging your bookshelf, wondering if you'll ever get to read the old tomes from your predecessor's collection when you come across something new. I wonder if it's one of Maximilian's. It's a dog-eared book with no title and a broken spine. Extracting it from behind the others without it falling apart is tricky. When you open it, however, you're taken aback by what you find. It's fanfiction. It's probably some random fanfiction. No.
That's wild.
I thought this book was banned. Where did this come from? So, where did this come from? You recognize an old religious text, the very same that once spawned the cult of the Undivided, and is now considered their most important scripture. You stash it in the secret compartment of your wardrobe as wheels turn feverishly in your mind. Later that night, your husband Maximilian returns, and you act as if nothing is the matter, but you can't forget what you saw. Alright. Do we learn from our past experiences of, if you learn or hear something weird, say something, or do I do absolutely nothing? Because the last time that happened, I turned into a wereboar.
I feel like you're already leaning towards that first option.
You know what? You're right. If I have nothing else to lose and I'm gonna transform into some kind of furry, I might as well say something. Hey, honey? When you mentioned the book that you found at the back of the bookcase, Maximilian freezes up.
You found it, didn't you?
Did you?
Oh no.
Tell me what's going on. He sighs heavily, quickly making sure the windows and doors are secretly shut.
Hell's bells, it's only a book. It's not like I've started preaching against the Archbishop. My beliefs are private, and they're important to me. What happens in this room is whatever happens. And we don't need Obama to know about what happens.
The Secret Service will want to have a word with you later.
Thanks, Obama. And if anybody needs to know what's going on, it's because the Archbishop has chosen by Tommy to be voiced as Obama. That's the best I can.
True and real.
Tell me more, please, then. Hmm. You know what? Tell me. Tell me more about your beliefs, then. Really? Well, I'm a follower of Karalia of Aragu's teachings. It has to do with a very fundamental misunderstanding of the oldest of the church's scripture. For the next couple of hours, I mean, heresy's totally fine, Zan. Like, if you think about it, our faith has been pretty low, even though it has increased this gameplay. Like, this was at 1, this was at 0, this was at 5. Hours? Hours? What hours? Oh. Okay. You know what? If you think about it, some of the best conversations are the ones that last for way too long, and they somehow end up in like the hours that you should be asleep, like 3 in the morning, and that's when people become loose and your conversations end up really random. But they're really fun. At least from my experience from college. Anyways, pointing out where the church has gone wrong and what the ninth god really means to him.
God damn, it's already 10. I did not realize that.
Oh yeah. Do your best on a lot. This stuff all makes a lot of sense.
In-game.
The more he talks, the more sense he makes. It's hard to disagree with Kirlia's arguments when you really stop to think about them. You talk long into the night, bonding over heated and passionate theological discussion. Alright. I'm kind of happy. This is like one of the happier love stories of arranged marriage that we've had so far. Actually, this is the only arranged marriage that we had that's worked out so far. Or political marriage that worked out so far, you know? All the others have been, stay away. My own bedroom. Don't want to be close. Cold shoulder. They're not interested. But there was one that was really cute where it was like a commoner and a royalty. Anyways. If you haven't done this before, this is the auction. You type in exclamation fund space ABCDEF and then space for how much you want to spend. I will hide myself from camera to show you guys how much you guys have because my face likes to cover how much is had. There you go. All right, auction starting in 3, 2, 1.
I am now broke. I will be left with 100.
I mean, you didn't have to spend that much. You have your other people. Although, I think Jojo has left. Unless Jojo,
He's
are you still
lurking.
here? Okay.
Yeah, he's still here. He's just lurking.
I'm sorry I couldn't voice Sean Connery. Listen, there's only like a limitation. Like, I could try to do people, like actual people, but I mainly just do more fun voices and see if I can.
True. I'd prefer to make up my own voices, but people are just too different.
Oh wow, you guys lower my authority. The audacity, the Chiefs. Watermelon, Nappy. I see you're scheming.
But what are you talking about?
I see what you're doing. All right.
Those are English words that I understand.
It's called scatting. You ever heard about this word called scatting?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sounds a little racist.
No. It's just jazz. You don't like jazz, Tommy? Is this what I'm hearing?
No, you don't get me wrong. I love jazz. Like a good jazz, like a good solo will absolutely warm the heart. But I don't know what any of that was.
What's next are you gonna get, Nampy? And then Scarlet, do you need to fall asleep soon? Smooth jazz, 94/7, the wave. Anyways, covering my tracks?
Covering track.
Oh, look, an assassin. A few weeks have passed since you and Maximilian first talked about the teachings of the Cult of the Undivided. Since then, you've become more and more invested. What he says is true. There's a lot of evidence behind this so-called heresy. Jacob, the High Inquisitor. Was she sleeping around again? Did she string up another servant for blasphemy? Was she sleeping around again? Worse, she just cornered me and started asking questions about you. Why you haven't been to church recently. That sort of thing. Because church is boring. I don't need to go there. Look at her face. Do you have faith in there? I don't have faith in them. If we don't do something about her soon, it could mean both our heads. We have to act. Alright, so let's assassinate the High Inquisitor. Right? We should blackmail her. We'll have to keep our secret forever. We should come out publicly. We're the king and king consort. Do you have any preference? Yeah, stability's not there. Do you have any preference? There's no sense in beating around the bush. Whatever we do, we're going to have to hit her head on. Come out swinging and don't take no for an answer. The stability is non-existent. So blackmail, guys? Blackmail?
Blackmail seems very good.
What do you guys think, chat? Because I am really afraid of our chances here. But blackmail seems fun. Blackmail. Because who wants to keep a secret?
Girl boss and gaslight, I believe.
And it will add the B at the end. Blackmail. We should blackmail her.
And blackmail.
You know, if all doesn't work, blackmail. Not exactly my favorite part about being married to royalty, but I suppose this sort of thing is your bread and butter. I mean, I love bread and butter, so I guess so. First, we'll go to an ally who can be trusted to get incriminating information. Well, we have a spy master. Why don't we do a spy master? But if we bribe the Archbishop... no, I don't trust Obama. I don't trust Obama. I'll talk to the spy master about it. Yeah, probably, Zan. It takes a while before you hear anything on the matter. Your spy master assures you that she'll find something eventually, but every second that passes increases your anxiety. Something turns up eventually, but it's hardly useful blackmailing material. Turns out that the High Inquisitor has an addiction to a certain type of psychoactive tobacco, though it's an unremarkable vice, all things considered. Oh. I see. The High Inquisitor likes getting high. Right?
I mean, that's what the high stands for.
That maybe. So all we have to do is just get the really, really calm, really loose, and then they'll start spewing their deepest, darkest secrets, right? I guess. Yeah.
Or chance.
It's as if she's never committed a truly scandalous act in her life. At least we have something. Armed with your new knowledge, you corner the High Inquisitor one morning during your rounds at the castle. Maximilian stands beside you, balling his hands into fists. Oh, we can fight. We can do that.
Oh yeah.
To what all the pleasure marks in concert.
I know about your terrible secret. I know you're sniffing around my husband. You know what? I think we should do I know about your terrible secret. You know why? Because we can gaslight it. Let's guess.
Bro.
Oh gosh, but our authority's trash. We gotta believe. We just gotta believe, guys. Believe. We gotta believe.
I mean, you did win a coin flip at 20%, so.
Her eyes slip between the two of you like a pair of deadly hornets. You state your demand that she leave you and Maximilian alone. When she finally speaks, her voice is dripping with venom.
Do you know, your threats... Do you think your threats scare me? You may be the king, but I am an instrument of the nice god. And you will soon face his judgment.
Oh, it's because we're queer, isn't it? I see. You're a hater. With that, she departs.
We should have killed her
I-
after all.
Are you sure she's not just too high to realize that she's been threatened by the king?
Maybe. You're looking at her bloodshot eyes, you know? It's like,
If she wasn't sure about us before, she is now. Oh, what do we do?
oof. You know what? It's fine. We're gonna come up publicly as believers of the undivided. Like, listen. My character's already going. Well, sorry, not my character, but Jacob is going through so much as it is. Potentially being transformed into a creature or something. We already got the church as a problem. we have an heir. Like, I don't know. That choice is way too bad. No, we're not. No, Gillen. No, thank you. I know what you're trying to do. We're gonna come up publicly.
Come on. If
'Cause
you get her on everyone's bad side.
No. I'm gonna come out publicly because I come out at my own terms and not by anyone else. Right? Right. Okay. You make the proclamation before the council the next day. Predictably, it sends shockwaves across the kingdom. Well, that's fine. Alright. Thank you for joining, Scarlet, and you have a good night. The king and his husband are faithful adherents of the cult of the undivided. The church falls into disarray. Goodbye, church! Oof. Okay, never mind. Well, word if your new faith baffles the common folk, people across the kingdom call for your head. Ultimately, though, it's the council who will decide your fate. Well.
Look at that authority. I like I like those numbers.
I know.
No shot, bro. No shot.
Everything's on fire.
It really be like that, huh?
I don't
Oh
like
my
this. I don't
goodness.
like C. Like, if
You
you think,
literally have no good choices here.
yeah, but I would definitely prefer not to be C because I do not want to fix what I believe in. You know, I'm not wrong. It's fine. I've been the King of the King concert. Mr. Paper reputation. Fine. You know what? If this, I will just say, can we vote for B so we get some money in the treasury back? All right, let's start the vote.
Am I still loyalist?
You're-
Can I just vote C and win?
oh no. Alrighty. Voting has closed. We can pay the church, it's fine. Alright, money always smooths things over, right? The High Inquisitor looks at you now. Like a hungry dog makes you think otherwise. Well, the treasury has more money. The treasury has lost money. Now we have no authority. Officially, you're forced to denounce your previous statements. Along with the gold, this placates the Archbishop. But Maximilian is utterly enraged, disappearing into his laboratory for weeks at a time to engross in his studies. A terrible accident.
Your Majesty, I have some dire news. Chief Galan was found in the palace gardens this morning. He was attacked by something torn limb from limb.
I don't know. He probably deserved it.
As he was technically your guest at the time, we must make every effort to assure the chiefs that it was not
How?
intentional.
How? How?
You suddenly recall the
the
night
heck?
before, dreams of blood and gore ripping a helpless noble apart with your powerful jaws.
Your Highness, are you listening?
Well, we must hide the body, pretend he went missing. Tell the chiefs that he was killed by a wild beast. The official story will be that Chief Galan died during yesterday's hunt. Tell the chiefs that he was killed by a wild beast. That's the most believable. Despite your well-crafted story, the chiefs are not so easily appeased. One of their own dying while under your protection reflects badly on the crown. Well, the defiance can't go any higher, so. But, oh no, but, oh, okay. But more urgent is your knowledge of what you did. You have become a monster with an insatiable hunger for fresh meat, human or otherwise. Actually, I could get used to this. This is horrible, I have to stop this. You know what, let's be wild and free. Actually, I could get used to this. Oh, well. Either choice was gonna be bad. If the ninth god had not wanted this for you, it would not have happened. Rather than shy away from your newfound powers, you embrace them, indulging yourself with regular midnight hunts. Soon, local peasants are afraid to go out at night, and rumors of a terrible bloodthirsty beast spread across the Crownlands. I mean, your child will vote for you, Glenn. Your ambition. Well, it could be a werewolf. It could not. At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be a conqueror. You look like you plan to live up to those words. The kingdom's army is stronger than ever before. Well done, your majesty. But to shut down your noble scheming for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. We should crush these loyal nobles, take command of their armies, and force them to submit. Or if you're looking to unite the nobles rather than smash them, you could declare war on the Ashmedian Empire, but they'll forget their schemes if you win. Authority and military, or farming and military. What is better? What authority do I have? We'll go with this one. A wise decision, Your Majesty. I've already taken the liberty of contacting the Ashmedian ambassador. Greetings, Your Grace. I'm here to discuss the terms of our upcoming war. Negotiating the Empire's surrender, I hope? No. The Ashmedian Empire is far larger than your kingdom. Didn't you wonder why we never squashed you like a bug? It's because we were divided by internal conflicts. Okay, so we'll gaslight your nation, and you're done. It may seem that the Empire is ruled by its emperor. In reality, Ashmead is ruled by its generals who battle endlessly for control of the capital. So, why are you here? I am here representing General Telecanth, whose lands are safely distant from the border. If you were to invade, all we ask is that you send us your signal. We'll launch a civil war, taking advantage of the chaos to bump off some of our own rivals. Okay, a bold plan. We will, if we're gonna work with them, we can't just insult them, right? Right. I will leave you to think on my words. We already agreed, right? If we take advantage of the Ashmedian Empire's internal divisions, we may actually have a chance. Yeah, yep, Zed. Hopefully it lasts long enough. If you beat our oldest enemy, that would shut the nobles up for good. But winning still won't be easy. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's overall farming and military as much as you can. And of course, there can't be open rebellion among the nobles. End the season. Ding ding. Alrighty. But what if I paid you guys? Would you guys still want to rebel? I give monies. Alright, but I'm gonna do some cool taxing because I kind of just need to. Nope, well, if they're rebelling anyway, would money even... You know what? Here, you guys. Have some... Wait. Wrong way. Wait. Right way. That's right way. Yep. Here, guys. There you go.
You know what? I might want to rebel now.
Well, for what?
He's taking my money. I have 100 gold.
You're fine. You have 400. What do you mean?
Oh, I didn't even know I gained money.
Alright, rumblings of change. Well, I think it's the end already, though. The council session starts like any other. You're supposed to be debating farming subsidiaries with Plasma Kitten and the other counts, but the chiefs are nowhere to be seen. Anyone seen a few lost chiefs this morning? Plasmikin, if you're still here, how would you like to be voiced? Hmm. Well, I guess we'll go with something.
Probably drunk in a ditch. Please, Your Grace, let us begin without them. I doubt they will have anything useful to contribute anyway.
You stand up to address your nobles. Just as you're about to call the council into session, there's a wobble. Not a little wobble, mind you. This entire building is shaking wobble. Earthquake!
In the capital? Surely not. But then what?
Before you can say anything more, there's another wobble. This time it's more violent and loud. The chandeliers jingle and then shake madly. A crack in the masonry appears in a nearby column, then travels up, all the way to the arched ceiling. The stone column splits, then starts to fall. Your Majesty, watch out! Those are load-bearing columns. Do I dive out the way or stand beneath the pillar? Tommy, no. Dive out the way. Sure. Bob and weave. Why don't I just stand beneath the pillar? It's fine.
No. No.
You sigh. This isn't how you imagined it would end, but you're not naive enough to think you've still got a chance. The chiefs are using the Horn of Odd Health to bring down the palace. There's no way you survive this. You let the pillar fall on top of you. Everyone screams. Oh. Well. Good job, chiefs. I've accepted my fate. Toot toot. The chiefs are victorious.
Oh gosh.
King Jacob's dramatic demise passed into the northern legend. Whenever a tyrant rises in the capital, the chiefs smirk and pray to Oddheld. Shortly after King Jacob's reign ended, the Inquisitors raided Count St. Scarlet's castle and placed them under arrest for evil magic. As they burned, they screamed the secret name of the seventh god. Unable to keep their puppet on the throne, the barons were forced to retreat to their secluded fortresses and abroad. It wouldn't be long before a new march or claimant would arise, and when they did, the barons would be ready. With the spectacular destruction of the palace, the chiefs quite literally squashed anyone who could claim the throne. Anyone except, of course, Henny, who was crowned atop a heap of rubble the very next day. But their reign is a story for another time.
It only took how many generations of mine for this to happen?
A good 3, I think? Like, your third generation's happy and fine, right?
Oh, right. You saved me from the witch.
Oh,
thank
yeah.
you all.
I saved you from the witch, and then you had to, like, summon a giant, like, a horn thing on me and murder me. You know, it's fine. It's fine.
I forgot that we had chosen that.
But next time we'll have Henny and thing. Well, I think this is maybe the longest run we've had so far. I'm not sure. And a happy marriage.
Yes, you had a happy marriage. You had a child, right?
Yeah, and Seitsu,
Good job.
wealthiest noble, and then catching cobras, unfortunately the poorest. How did we? Okay, and the kingdom's stats. You know, I don't think we're ever gonna have good authority and stability somehow. I feel like it's always gonna crash. Oh,
You make a good point. Not enough people had increasing authority as their goal.
I think also because I'm just not a good ruler. Let's be real. I think that's the establishing is DJ is not a good ruler, and that's just how it's gonna be.
Well, it's difficult to be a ruler when you have 3 different groups of people trying to take your head off.
That is true. That is true. We got everybody trying to like come after me, and I have to make sure they're all happy. And sometimes, even if they're from the same group, they still want to like usurp me from the shadows. I don't know. Chad, has anybody played this game where the ruler lives or has lived as just the ruler? Because I don't know. I don't think I've experienced that.
I think you did once.
I did?
I think so.
Maybe.
Like some months ago.
I don't know. Yeah, that is true. but it's also kind of hard to play them against each other sometimes. I don't know.
True.
I like to become the problem, right? I'm the problem. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. But I think that is it for tonight's stream. So thank you, Tommy, and thank you, Watermelon, for joining me tonight. It is always lovely to have other voices besides my own. Even if, you know, I'm voicing all the characters, I do my best.
Sounds like you're holding a grudge.
What? No. No. Why would I hold a grudge? I can do most of them. I just become very scared when I have to do like it's people like Sue Sylvester or Sean Connery or other people that I just can't like picture their voice instantaneously. But thank you to everybody who played today. I always appreciate it. And if we ever play this game again, you guys are always welcome to come join or to lurk, whatever you guys would like. And thank you to everybody who followed today. Thank you, Lona. Thank you, Jojo. Thank you, Liminal Shrooms. And thank you, Scarlet. And also thank you to the anonymous person that gave a subscription to Watermelon.
Yes, thank you very much.
And if you want to like, if you're not following already, feel free. And if you see this on YouTube, thank you for watching. Please feel free to come to Twitch. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing Lethal Company. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for it. I'm not. Okay. Listen. Okay.
I think it's gonna be very entertaining.
Watermelon, you're not part of my group. Like the server where they're chatting. They want to throw me into the toughest moon, and I'm not ready. But
It has the best loot.
yes. I guess.
Real.
But yeah, let's see. Now we gotta figure out who we're gonna raid, though. Who do we raid? Who is available for raiding? Let me see if I can find anything. Right?
Amaranth.
Huh?
Amaranth.
Yes, Nampy, we are ready.
Alright, let me look at Twitch itself. Probably find other people who are playing this currently, right? Oh, I'm the only person playing this currently. It seems like that's always the case. Chad, is there any place that I should like give you guys to? Cause I don't know Twitch that well when it comes to like people.
You're the only Twitch streamer I watch, so I don't know.
Maybe something cozy. Let's find something cute and cozy. Okay. Let me just type in like this. Maybe I'll find. Sure, we'll go for this person. Why not? Let's help them. Does it matter if we type in caps? I want to make sure I do it right, you know? Alright. I think this is good. Alright. Well, for that, DJ Double T out and about and deuces. Have a good time zone, and hope to see you soon.